that transcends the divisions we encounter in everyday life. Today, this group of explorers shares that same appreciation for an afternoon on the trail, but they have an even stronger bond and shared investment in their protection. You see, this group fought to keep these lands free. Say hello to our United States military veterans.
Air Force, 22 years.
U.S. Army.
U.S. Army, 101st Airborne.
28 years, United States Air Force.
U.S. Army, 84 to 87. U.S. Air Force, 87 to 98.
United States Marine Corps.
Served in the Army 10 years.
U.S. Army and U.S. Air Force.
U.S. Army, National Guard.
Corporal, United States Marine Corps.
United States Marine Corps. Hoorah!
Today we've been on a vet run. Trail Hero and Rich Klein have put together a special day just for veterans to get them out on the trails. A lot of these Jeeps are owned by veterans, and we have some passengers that don't have rigs and they're just riding along, and the whole idea is just to get them out into the natural environment and let them enjoy their public lands that they've spent so much of their lives defending.
The reason we're here at Trail Heroes is because we got invited last year, and after speaking with Rich Klein, who's a good friend of mine, we were able to talk with him and say, how can we help you get some veterans out from Utah to enjoy these public lands that you're seeing behind you? And more importantly, is to get combat served and Purple Heart veterans out here on this trail so they can see the land that they defended, fought for, and came home, and now they can enjoy. It's also to let them understand that we have an appreciation and heartfelt thanks for the soldiers who never came back.
They call themselves Wheelers for the Wounded of California and Nevada. This is an organization dedicated to taking veterans out for a weekend of exploration and discovery. The invitation to Trail Hero has given them the chance to hit these new trails and to meet other Americans with a deep appreciation for those who served in the military.
Well, it's an honor to be around these veterans, and it's an honor to be able to have them share some stories with us and have them open up to other veterans.
This is important to me because it brings brothers together. Me, I really don't leave my house much, but I can come out here and I can play with my brothers, my sisters. They come from all over the United States. They've come from everywhere to come here, and it's like we've known each other the whole time.
I live in Las Vegas, so it's nice to get out of the city and enjoy this great country and the great wheeling and stuff. It's also a challenge for me. I've had some issues that have arisen from my time in the military, so this is kind of like a therapy for me.
Many of us see our 4x4 excursions in a similar way, but as civilians, we're hard-pressed to understand the pressures and impacts these combat veterans face. The scars they carry, both physical and mental, are often beyond our frame of reference.
Everybody has a defining moment in their life. You talk to a lot of vets that have deployed, and their life is before deployment, after deployment, So a lot of people, after I had kids or after I got married, a lot of us, if you get shot at for a year, it's kind of a defining moment, and it kind of changes your course of your life, really. It really does.
Sometimes a lot of our illnesses and a lot of our challenges are not physical and that they can't always be seen. A lot of times we know you can't fix us. We don't want to be fixed. We just want to be heard. We just want somebody to listen to us.
That we're not broken. We're a little damaged sometimes. Excuse me. Some of us have lost friends, It's changed our lives. You do things, you see things that you don't understand. You just have to do it. And you come home and try and fit in, and it doesn't work.
For these veterans to be able to come home and get a thanks and come out and do some stuff like this, it's really personal to them, and all you have to do is say hi to a veteran once, thank him for his service, and you might just change his life. So it only takes a moment of time, and you'll be surprised what you can accomplish.
To our current servicemen and women who put their lives on the line daily, to our past veterans who fought to make our country so incredible, and to the heroes who lost their lives creating a safe place for our children, we here at At Your Leisure salute you and thank you for all you've done. From the Trailhead, I'm Terry Wood.
So this is how this works.
20 students from Valley Academy in Hurricane climbed aboard these Jeeps to take a Trail Hero ride in the Special Needs Access Run. Over a dozen volunteer drivers brought their Jeeps from as far away as Pennsylvania to donate their skills and time so these chosen few could have an outdoor four-wheeling riding experience of a lifetime at no cost.
And everyone's version of hard and easy is relative to their experience.
After breakfast, they headed out on the highway. The drivers asked this question of their riders. Have you ever been on a Jeep ride?
No, my first time.
All right. Trail Hero is all about supporting access and awareness of outdoor trail systems through rock sporting events. This particular event is to give opportunities to those who may otherwise not be able to go for various reasons.
Most of them, even though they live here, have never been out on Sand Mountain before. So we're really looking forward to this opportunity. Going to be a fantastic day.
Heading to the trails on Sand Hollow Mountain, these Jeeps stop along the way to let the air out of their tires, which makes the vehicle's grip and climb easier. How many pounds do you let out?
Oh, I go down to about 12.
Did you know why he's doing that? Yeah, so that it can be bouncy.
These riders waiting inside this Jeep were given a surprise when another climbed on its back wheel to park.
What did you think? I think that was cool.
Was it scary?
No, it was sweet.
For some, it was their first time ever riding in a Jeep.
Yeah, it's great.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Tell me what you like about it.
I don't know. It's just fun. It's been good. Like my youngest son that gets to go this year, his brother told him last year how fun it was, so he's super excited.
Oh, we'll see if we can get him clenching up a little bit at some point.
As they take off up the trail, there are decisions to make.
Guys, where are we splitting off at where the trail separates?
Stage on the left lane, follow David in the tan Jeep. Everybody else wants to do Mills Light. Go on the right side, follow the white Tacoma.
But perhaps the most important thing to remember as a passenger is to keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle in case it tips or rolls. And because they are climbing uphill, drivers typically rely on looking out their side door to see where their left front tire is landing. They heavily rely on instructions given by spotters in the group to make sure they are on track or in the groove. How did that feel?
Oh, that was amazing. You know, you just learn to really trust your eyes on the ground, your friends that are there to help you. It's teamwork. So a lot of that fear goes away.
One by one, they each took the climb, passengers aboard, with the help of their teammates' directions.
I should have eaten Subway. Shoot!
There you go. Now drink up, drive a little bit, drive a little bit. There, right there. There you go, right there, right up.
Drink it out. You're doing it. You're doing it.
You're doing great!
That hurt. And then there's Steve, the trail winch driver, who is here to tow Jeeps out if need be. He has all the angles of this trail figured out.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
That's it?
Yep, it was scary. Yep. Yep.
It was pretty cool.
What do you think about the whole thing?
So sick.
Huh?
So sick.
You're sick?
Yeah.
It's sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But you're not sick.
No.
This stuff is not your easy mall crawler type experience. This is a little bit bigger than what most people expect. So to see people push their skill level and their rigs is just amazing what they're capable of coming up with and getting through all this stuff.
What do you think about this ride so far?
It's pretty cool. I like it.
Are you getting scared at all?
I don't know. No, not really.
Thomas learned a lot about the Jeep he was riding in.
40-inch tires. Rear, it's got leaf springs, lash coils, I think it's called. But then it's stretched and it's got a V8.
What's the fun part? Is that I have
And
the low post standing
Chevy
right
tranny. That's a pretty good Jeep.
Right there. Go back a little bit. Go back, right there.
and they got to go see what it's like to go wheeling up on some of the more difficult stuff at Sand Mountain other than just, you know, a regular dirt road.
Well, it's fun. That's all it is. It's fun to get to enjoy the outdoors, and with the kids, that's why I like Trail Hero. They do special things for kids, for our vets. That's really important to me, and that's why I'm here more than anything, because of that.
They're here for them to learn from, so we've got all the flora and fauna out here. This area is very rich in history for not only dinosaurs, but also Indians.
Trails are marked as numbers in difficulty of climbs, and sometimes there are mishaps.
Yeah, I had a little damage yesterday. I did on the bottom here on a trail that, I'll be honest, I got a little emotional on. It's called The Fallen. It's for all of our vets and all the different wars and conflicts we've been in. Little body damage on my Jeep means nothing to the damage that's been done to our men and women who have fought our wars. I appreciate them greatly.
The leader of this pack, David Adams, says it makes him feel normal to get behind the wheel of a Jeep.
I may not be able to, walk 10 feet, but I can go out there and I can drive up a 10-foot wall. And so all of a sudden it's almost like this equalizer that, most of my time I spend in a stupid little, electric scooter, but you get me in my Jeep and you get me behind this driver's wheel and you can't stop me. I can go anywhere I want. I can do anything I want. And that feeling for me is absolutely irreplaceable.
He relayed that feeling to a boy who will soon be receiving a mobility vehicle to get around in.
And I said, you know what? You're going to have a little bit of a hard time, and some of the kids at school may make fun of you or joke with you about your scooter. But you know what? You tell them that when you get older, you can get a Jeep and you'll be able to go wherever you want.
So yeah, that's what he told me, and it really inspired me too. So to not always shut myself down, but to also focus on other things besides my disease, and to go out there and try different things.
This was very fun for him and something different for him to try. So I'm very happy that they chose him and that they took him to experience this.
Perhaps the most educational part of the ride is to ensure that access remains open to motorized vehicles so they can enjoy the outdoors in this manner.
It's here to enjoy. It's public lands. You're the public. Definitely get out there and use it.
Teach them how to take care of the land, how to respect it, how to pick up after yourself. Don't drive over the bushes. You stay the trail. It's all about being a good land steward.
I believe kids learn so much when they're out and about in field trips like this that is invaluable experience.
One in particular, there's no way.
All right, guys. That's a little bit better. Sorry about that. Always a little late on my transition there. But here we are, a couple days away from Trail Hero, approximately 2 weeks, and I've already seen you if you're at the kickoff party. If not, 2 weeks from today, you'll be on the trail, at this point, off the trail, and probably on your way over to the pretty kick-ass drive-in movie that we're doing with Rockford Fosgate and Raceline Wheels. So, a lot of cool things happening this year, some new additions. We're very happy in how this is all coming together. My guess is that you're able to hear me okay. Additionally, we have somebody monitoring comments, so make sure if you have any questions for the event to put those into the comment box and we will get to them as soon as humanly possible. Just real quick, pulling up the feed on our end so that we can make sure that we get all of your here we go. And so big event, big week, lots going on. Incredibly happy with how everything's coming along as far as the event is concerned. It has been something that, to put it frankly, is highly anticipated, not just for you guys, but for us as well. I think the biggest thing for us at this point is just how much fun it is to put this together and to be here with you guys. We are very close. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Looks like we've got a lot of questions and comments. Keep them coming. We appreciate that. Pretty excited. That's the easiest thing I could say here is got a lot going on. And we're going to dive all into that here in a second. One of the other things that we have been going through is preparing the event so that you guys get as much as much information as possible on site. That starts with our Trail Hero app. We're going to put this in the comments down below, but if you have the ability on your phone, you need to go to the website my.yap, which is yapp.us/ and this is all capitals, Trail Hero with no space. And that's going to take you to the app. And I'm going to bring that up real quick and we'll kind of walk through that. Here's the app for you guys. Lots to look at when it's concerning the app. You see the new cover. We've got Monster Energy and Optima batteries as well as High Lifter. All three companies playing a big part in how we're able to operate this year and how much fun we're bringing. To touch on your comment there, Chase, you can check in Thursday morning at Sand Hollow Resort between the hours of 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. Follow that link that Aaron just posted. He's helping me here to my right, and we'll get this app loaded for you guys. When you look at the app, there's a lot of things happening here. You guys don't see all of this that I see, but the nice thing is I can pull analytics and I can see different things at the event. But what you guys are going to see is once you come into the app, you're going to see activities as your first deal. And you can click on any one of these days, and here is everything that's happening. Tough Country Rockin' Golf Tournament at Sand Hollow Resort. We've got a hunt for prizes sign up so that you can do like a virtual geocache event, which is put on by the Trail Hero Hunt and BF Goodrich on Trails. A lot going on there. And then we have the kickoff party, which is where we'll really see the most of you for the beginning of the event, and of course registration. Now, as far as the kickoff party goes, that's going to be your first chance at buying merchandise, and we've got a ton of freaking merchandise for you guys. So be ready to. And by the way, our point of sale system is a heck of a lot. Our point of sale system is a heck of a lot easier to use this year, and it'll be a heck of a lot quicker with the help and sponsorship of Square. We should be moving you guys right along and making those lines a lot smaller. So we want to thank those guys, and I want to thank Aaron for making that happen. So, kickoff party. You guys are going to enter the same spot as you did last year, which is the backside of the resort. Work your way down the cart path, which is where you'll see the Trail Hero merchandise trailer. It's a huge military trailer that kind of unfolds. It's really cool. At that point, you can go in, you buy your merchandise, you go out and jump back into line, and you work your way up to the back patio, and then along the patio. You're not going to enter right away from the patio. You're going to go along the patio and then enter through the backside of the patio. this will help keep people outside. It'll help keep people socially distant. Additionally, it'll create smoother lines and processes inside for everyone as well. That area is where all of the participants are going to come in. Kind of just wind up the stairs, take a right down the patio, and then you're going to U-turn back into the resort itself and deal with our lovely ladies at registration. And there's about 9 this year. Last year there was 6, 9 or 10 this year. So we'll be able to move a lot quicker for everyone as well. So appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're just now tuning in, a lot of information we're going to be pushing out. And if you can, share this with your friends that are planning on being here so that they get all the information as well. Moving on, once you guys go through the kickoff party, you'll have your event passes. Your event passes are pretty cool. They have your placard on front showing that you're part of the event, and then on the back side you have a full list of events as well. That helps people who have flip phones or whatever and don't do internet stuff, which apparently there's quite a few. Wesley, do you need any more guides for Friday night or Saturday? We always need more guides. Specifically, a couple side-by-side trails could use tail gunner or mid gunner. If you are interested in helping, scroll to the bottom of the page. There's a volunteer link there, and we'll get you moved on to Crystal, who's our volunteer coordinator, and get you all signed up in that direction. We also need help with setting up and tearing down and all the little events in between. Always could use more help with that, so consider that as well if we are full on guide portion. So we're going to cut back to the app real quick. Looking at the app here, we've got Tuesday is your first day, and this is where we'll see you right on the beach or at your respective staging area. So if you are a 2 through 5 rated trail, you'll stage downtown, and you'll get that information at registration. If you are on a 6 rated trail or higher, or in a side-by-side trail, any side-by-side trail, you're going to be there at the beach. You'll see that at 8:15 we have off-road fitness and yoga. Pretty cool. And this is all on the app. You can check it all out and get all this information. Should be easy and fun to use. And a lot of little events throughout the day. You'll see the high lifter, spin the wheel. These are just ways for you to win prizes. You don't have to be a side-by-side driver to partake with high lifter. So make sure you jump in on some of their events. It's a lot of fun. Additionally, you'll see that this is the Tough Country Challenge. And the Tough Country Challenge is the Trail Breaker Last Chance Qualifier, which we are calling the LCQ. If you don't know what LCQ means, I've been told that I need to make sure we tell you what that means. So LCQ, Last Chance Qualifier for the Trail Breaker, and we're now calling that the Tough Country Challenge. And this is 15 drivers that are vying to be in the BF Goodrich Tires Trail Breaker. And that is, the best drivers in the world trying to break open a new trail. And we walked that today, and it was a lot of fun to get all of our stuff down and figure out, how the vehicles will be going through the terrain and how they move from course to course or from stage to stage, and how we can put on a damn good show for all of you guys watching. Simply put, within the last couple years, it's been, since the beginning, the Trail Breaker's always been this really big show, and we're really happy to be continuing that. And so you guys will want to be there at the LCQ. These are guys that have not qualified yet. Doesn't mean that their skills aren't there, but what it does mean is that their skills haven't put them in a position to win yet, which also means there's a good chance that you'll see some pretty good action. So make sure you check that out. Again, if you're tuning in now, comment in the bottom. We'll give you a chance to, or we will answer any questions you guys have concerning the event, and we'll do everything we can to help you out there. So back to the app real quick. This event right here is probably going to be one of the funnest, and that's the Rockford Fosgate Race on Wheels drive-in movie. And here's the GPS coordinates. It gives it to you right there. It gives you a link, so it goes straight to the Google map location. We're going to be watching Indiana Jones, and it's a good family fun event. Bring your camp chairs, blankets, snacks, drinks. I don't know about bug spray, but if you want, it's usually not an issue. And then, of course, a flashlight. We'd love to have you guys join us. So that rounds out Tuesday. Talon, when is the RC 5K? I've missed it every year. That is Saturday morning. Registration starts at 10. The event starts at 11. And registration is there next at the bottom of Nasty Half is where the 5K is. And we'll get to that here in a second. But Wednesday, you got your guided trail rides, special needs access. And let me actually go back Tuesday. This year, we are doing, oh man, I got to add this. Okay. So make a note, we've got to add these kids access run. We didn't add this in here. On Tuesday at 9 a.m., we're doing a kids access run, and it will be on the app. If you don't have a trail that's purchased and you'll be in town, we'd love to have your help getting these kids out on the trail. These kids come from Valley Academy. They are part of their special needs department. We're calling it Kids Access because they were originally part of Special Needs Access, but having that label is something that we're very conscious of, and we're trying to free the kids of the label. So we're calling it Kids Access now, and our goal is to take the kids out on the trail. We're going to go to the Flintstone House. That's Tuesday morning. If you're not signed up for that trail or any trail, just show up at Lonnie Boys at 9 a.m. We could use your help. We need a front passenger seat available for some kids, and then you'll get fed breakfast, lunch, and probably get a shirt and get on the way, and we'll have a lot of fun doing it. So it's a big deal. Please be there Tuesday morning if you can. So moving back to the app here, we're going to jump into Wednesday, and that's when we have the special needs run. Special needs run is a lot of fun as well, and you kind of saw a little bit of that as our prelude to this show. We will be giving people from the Red Rock Center of Independence a chance to go out on Milt's Mile and tour some of the trail. And for those that aren't looking for the super hardcore stuff, we also have Milt's Mile Light. And so anytime we can get you guys out on the trail with us, especially these people, these are people that need motorized access to experience the land. We could definitely use your help doing that. And it's pretty rewarding, not just for the people who are going as far as participants are concerned, but as for the drivers as well. So it's a lot of fun. Rounding out the day, we have a lot of fun activities that High Lifter's putting on throughout the week. We have the Monster Energy Rock Cross event. And for those that are in the rock crawling or rock racing world, this is big news. I just got off with a well-known race director in rock racing and endurance racing, desert racing type stuff. And I'm pleased to announce that we will be having JT Taylor join us as our race director for the Monster Energy Rock Cross this year. You're also going to see several kings on the line, like Lauren Healy, Von Gittin Jr., Jason Shear, Randy Slauson, and a couple others that are joining us. And there's some hints that some of the Campbells may be able to join us as well. It should be a lot of fun. We'd love to have you guys watch this. This is our 2 o'clock free to spectate event, and you're going to see some pretty awesome racing there on the beach at Sand Hollow. Going to be awesome. Moving on, beyond that, you have more fun things to do. And then here's where after the rock cross is over, after all the fun activities are over through High Lifter, yes, somebody understands who JT is, that is Trail Wheelers. So thanks, Jason, for noting that. JT is we are huge fans of JT. He actually helped me build my first racer, gave me some parts and whatnot, and then just a good dude, and happy to be racing with him. Of course, every chance we get to have him involved in things that we're doing, we take that chance. And now that he's a free soul, he'll be joining us during the Monster Energy Rock Cross event. For those that have bought the VIP Platinum event or VIP Platinum Pass, you will be joining us at the J.E. Real Rock Sports Gala at the Sand Hollow Resort. This is a lot of fun to be a part of. There's a catered dinner and a bar that is open for the first $2,000 of drinks. And we're going to have dueling pianos, and it's not family friendly, so don't bring the kids. But this is a good VIP event if you want to rub elbows with some of the biggest names in the industry. This is the event to do it. The only way you can join us for this event is by buying a Platinum VIP Pass in our Trail Heroes store. So if that's something that interests you, that pass also gets you into all of the other VIP access portions of the event, gets you shade, drinks, and some snacks at each one of the afternoon events like Rock Cross, Super Crawl, and Trailbreaker. So lots of good things that come out of getting that VIP Platinum Pass. And I think the biggest one is being able to go to the gala here. So if you want that pass, again, go to our store and you can pick one up there. All right, moving on. If you are not going to the Rock Sports Gala, there's going to be a pretty cool bonfire on the beach Wednesday, and I'm talking to a couple different DJs that we've got lines on, and it sounds like DJ Wade may be playing for us. Big time DJ out of Denver area, coming all the way out just to DJ for us. We're pretty excited about that. So if you haven't heard of DJ Wade, then I don't know where you're at in life, but that's a pretty awesome place. A pretty awesome guy there. So moving on to Thursday, you have the off-road fitness kicking off the morning. Again, this will be added, but you have registration open from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. every day. So if you need to sign up a little later in the week, you can. You've got your guided trails. You've got the kickoff of our Veterans Access Trail Ride, which this is a pretty cool aspect of the event where we take veterans, and this year we're running Melts Mile and Melts Mile Light. It's usually a fairly large group and lots going on there. So if you're a veteran, right now the trail's full. If you are a veteran and want to join us, just show up. We'd love to have you. It's important that we have you on the trail with us. We just we want to cater to you as much as we can. That includes a breakfast, shirt, placard, and a lunch. Again, out on the trail. And last year we had 175 vets, either in vehicles as passengers or drivers with us. And then additionally, throughout the entire event, we had about 430 veterans as part of our event, and we're pretty proud of that number. There's a lot of events that are lucky to get 430 people, and here we are with 430 vets, and it's our special way of saying thank you. If you're a vet, on Thursday your trail is 100% free. You can get that refund at registration. If you show any kind of proof of service, you'll be able to get your $50 back for your trail. So our way to say thank you for your service. So going back to the app here, looking at our afternoon event is Super Crawl. It is in a new location of Nasty Half. It will be pretty fun to watch. It's 100% free to spectate. Super Crawl in general has opened up into 3 classes, and they're all very, very entertaining. It's going to be a blast. So check that out. Again, it's free, starts at noon, and this is all in your app here. So you can see that Super Crawl starts at noon, and it lasts for about 7.5 hours. So coming after your trail, say your trail gets off at 2, you still have time to get to Super Crawl and spectate and watch a lot of cool stuff. We should be finishing right about dusk. So if you are done with your trail ride and Supercrawl is not your thing, or it is your thing and you're tired, you want to go check out the high lifter stuff. We've got the race line, beach bash, and here's a pretty cool thing. Matt Ferris is going to be playing for us on the beach. You can see our slip and slide here. We're going to have a foam pit for the kids as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, and a bunch of family games by Aerolids, and lounging around and water fights and everything that we can do to just create as much fun as humanly possible on the beach is what we're going to do. And then on top of that, Matt Ferris is going to be playing. He's out of Lake Havasu. He's a fairly large country music artist, and he's coming because High Lifter is bringing them over. So High Lifter's been a big supporter of the event and a huge partner in making as much fun for you guys as possible. Really excited about that. As the Beach Bash is kind of kicking off and having fun, we're going to open up a row next to the rock cross course and have grudge match racing. So if you and your buddies want to drag race each other there on the beach, you'll have every opportunity to do that. And then the Mean Machine is going to be on the beach as well. You can check that thing out. It should be there at 6 o'clock. The Matt Ferris concert will be starting about 6 as well. Moving on to Friday. Again, if you guys have questions, put them in the comments box. We'll answer them to the best of our abilities. On Friday, we do the ladies run. If you guys want to go with your ladies, we suggest you dress like a lady. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. These girls push their vehicles pretty hard. We definitely want to have the ladies on the trail with us. So if you're a lady and you want to go wheeling, this is a great opportunity to do that. Every year, the guys that attend, there's usually about 5 or 10 guys that decide to dress up. Valda is part of that, and there's a couple other girls. I think there's a Tony with an I that's there. And we appreciate the enthusiasm as part of what makes the event unique. Again, you don't have to dress up like a girl if you're a guy, but we do encourage that the women are driving and doing most of the spotting. But of course, it's understandable if you're there with them and helping them as well, because there's a lot of trust built there. So. The women's run, it's Sliplock Gulch. There are bypasses for a lot of obstacles. So a lot of it is, based on your comfort level, and if you're okay with trying your hand at harder obstacles, and you've got a lot of women there coaching you and empowering you to go through that. So it's a lot of fun for the girls. Moving back to the app and trying to round this out. High Lifter brings the fun again throughout the day. Check this out, because like spin the wheel and musical chairs, and they're bringing a climbing wall for the kids. All this stuff is just to enhance your experience at the event. So, and it's good ways to win prizes and have fun as well. So just check it out. They do a really good job at, just bringing the fun and then bringing the party. And that's what we always enjoy at the event. At 2 o'clock, we've got the BF Goodrich Trailbreaker. We all know that this is the big show, right? This is where the top 12 drivers in the world all compete, and to find a way to break open a brand new trail, which has generally not been driven before. Of course, I always put some tires on it in one form or another, but this is a lot of fun to be a part of. If you're looking for that Instagram-worthy video or picture, this is the place to do it. At 6 o'clock is the American Off-Road Customs concert and Generate 4x4 night at Sand Hollow Resort. A blast to be a part of. You can kind of see it here. If you want, you can jump in one of the Generate vehicles and drive around on a custom course that we build just so that you can enjoy the motorized aspect of this night, and working with Genrite has been a pleasure to build this portion of the event. And then American Off-Road Customs has sponsored a band to be there as well. That'll be a lot of fun. It's free to the first 150 people. So get there, bring your family. There's a big grass area right here for dancing. There's already been 250 tickets sold to the public that will be there, and it's open to 1,500 people. And so if that starts at 6, and if you're one of the first 150 and you bring your Trail Hero Pass, you'll be able to get into the event for free. So a lot of fun at the concert. If the concert isn't your thing, or maybe it is and you do both, we have the finals for the Monster Energy Rock Cross at 8 o'clock on the beach. This is where you will see the baddest drivers battling it out door to door. It's a drag race over whoops, jumps, rocks, berms, and we've got one huge jump that we're adding to the mix. And again, if you're a fan of rock racing, this is where I'm pleased to announce that we have a huge, what I consider a pretty big celebrity in the rock racing world. JT Taylor is our race director for this event, and just got off the phone with him, and we're really pleased to have him here to stir the pot and have fun with everything that we're doing at the rock race. Again, that's the Monster Energy Rock Cross. Starts at 8 o'clock, goes till about 10. So moving back to the app here, we're going to jump over to Saturday. And this, you can see that this app is really convenient for a lot of people. Make sure that when you're going through the app, you can click on how you want to receive notifications. There's 3 different ways to do it. So just make sure that you get notifications, updates, and you want to get updates and you want to get newsfeed stuff from the app. You don't want to get updates for the crowd picks. That's where it gets a little convoluted. So for Saturday, we've got our group photo on the beach for the Trail Hero movie. Guided trail rides start leaving at 9 o'clock. Here's Talon, an answer to your question. The Axial Red Rock Ultra 5K at Trail Hero is here. And you'll see it's on Nasty Half. You can get some of the information here. It's just a lot of fun to be a part of. Sounds like we've got some RC cars and different prizes, and really excited to work with Axial to make this event happen. So if you're into RC cars and running, which I'm into RC cars, I'm not into running.
Really?
But
they walk most of the time.
They do walk a lot, but
and they set up right at the bottom.
It seems like a lot of fun, and so check this out if you can. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. On Saturday, you'll see a lot of the same high lifter events that have been going on throughout the week. Even if you've won, you can still keep playing and win more. You also see the rock climbing wall that they are sponsoring and bringing to the event for the kids. It is at no cost, so your kid wants to do it 20 times, by God, he gets to do it 20 times, and that's okay. We round out the Trail Hero Hunt at 3 o'clock. It says 1 to 3. It's a 2-hour final for the Trail Hero Hunt. Then the vendor show starts at 2. We'll have some live music. 3 o'clock, we've got the high lifter events. 4 o'clock is the Trail Hero Hunt after party with BF Goodrich Tires at BF Goodrich Garage. You'll want to make sure you're there if you're part of the hunt. That's where you can, the culmination of all your stuff gets you a chance to win things. And what are we? Oh, okay. And then sorry, I was looking at some of your comments here. You'll want to, if you've done the Trail Hero Hunt, to win, you have to be at this event. So you must be present to win. And we'll go into the Trail Hero Hunt here in a second. Your catered dinner. Part of being at Trail Hero, we give you a catered dinner, compliments of Raceline wheels. You'll have a catered dinner. It starts at 5 o'clock. It says 15 hours. I don't know why it says that. It should be 2 hours. So whatever. That's it's a lot of good food. We'll have Lonnie Boys and 3 other food vendors with us this year. We've got the raffle, and then the thing that everyone's kind of looking forward to is our concert this year. Still not allowed to say who's playing, but I can tell you it's going to be a lot of fun. You'll want to be there. And then Sunday, of course, we have the trail cleanup. You can win prizes if you attend and help us clean the mountain. This trail cleanup is sponsored by Tread Lightly. So rounds out the week. It's a lot of fun. Some other things that we're going to just touch real quick on the app is trail info. You can check out different trails, what they're rated. You can say, okay, I'm on Resurrection. Well, what's that look like? And this tells you everything about the trail. So check that out. For each trail on the news feed, these are updates that you'll get from us, whether it be event stuff. Usually it's come to the Trailbreaker. It might be different stuff that we try to present you with. Here's indicator. Here's the dinner's ready for everyone. The concert is not Michael Jackson, by the way. So anyway, another reason why to have the app is to get updates to make sure that you're able to attend all the events. So again, sponsors, these are the people that help us host this event. So make sure you guys, are patrons of these great companies. They really see the direction we're going, and we appreciate their help. Additionally, if you click on more, and this is a big deal here, there's a lot of little things on how to get through the event. So if you're a buggy person and you're trying to get around town, clicking on this information icon will give you all the information on the routes to get through town without having to worry about cops and getting tickets and whatnot. So and then updates. These are the updates that we send out. Hey, we're here 2 weeks away. This was sent out 2 days ago. So anyway, big deal to see this picture of this guy here. He lost his wallet, and we were able to get him because he had downloaded the app. We were able to get him his wallet back. So anyway, good reasons to have the app. We work with you guys all the time to try to tie that in and make sure that you guys get all the information you need as we need it. Additionally, there is the Trail Hero Hunt, which we've talked a lot about. We're going to cut to that. The Trail Hero Hunt is it's basically a geocache around the mountain. A lot of fun to play. You download the BF Goodrich On Trails app. You upload waypoint photos to the app to show that you've been to the waypoints. You pick up a swag bag, which is valued at $75. You get it for free just for completing the 15 waypoints. And then on top of that, you have a chance at winning a bunch of different things. And so check this out. It's trailherohunt.com. You can see the website up there. You can check out the waypoints here. There's a couple free-to-plays where you can win an RC truck, swag bags and whatnot. And yes, it is Rich approved. Hopefully you guys enjoy the picture here. And then as we go through, you'll see the different waypoints that we have. All you got to do is go to these longitude and latitudes and then upload your waypoint photo. And this all helps get you guys lined up for winning prizes throughout the event. Go to the Trail Hero merch trailer. You're going to be there anyway, so take your picture there at the trailer. So here's how to do it. You're going to be at the resort for the kickoff party. Great opportunity to take a picture there. And here's the prizes, right? $500 gift card, a 1-year membership on the On Trail app, HCR $500 gift card. This isn't a bad way to win some stuff here. Here's a winch that you could win for being just at the vendor at the Warren vendor booth. $100 Factor 55 gift card. That goes a long way in doing everything. So check this out. Easy to play, a lot of fun. Make sure that you guys are a part of that whole process. It's just genuinely a good way to experience Southern Utah, Sand Hollow, and everything here on the mountain. So, additionally, we have some final event details. If you guys really want to get all of this information, it's all available on our website, which all of this stuff is on the Trail Hero app as well. But all you have to do is click this event details link here, and that gives you every single detail of the event, hour by hour. If you're not an app person and you're more of a web-based person, you can get all that info here. If you're looking for places to stay, you click on this amenities link. That will get you to understand what the camping situation is like, where free primitive camping is located, and the attractions, foods, hotels, stuff like that, and what we specifically rate them at. So check these out if you need to. And then we know that there's a couple questions on the Platinum VIP passes, so you go to the gala, click on the store link. Once that loads, scroll down a little bit and you can see the Platinum VIP pass here, and this gets you into the event. It gets you all the cool things at the event, and kind of a way into all the cool things that we're doing. So anyway, check all that stuff out. We're going to go over, we've got about 20 minutes, going to go over a couple questions that's here. Chris, anywhere to park tow rigs? You can park tow rigs at Bash, which is at the corner. It's at the lake. It's a corner store on the left-hand side as you're coming to the staging area. And if that's full, you can park your trailers at the boat ramp. Additionally, you can buy trail flags. The Trail Hero merchandise trailer may have them. We're hoping that they come in time. If not, you can get them at the front gate of the state park. You can also get them at Sand Hollow Off-Road. You can get them at UTV Pros. You can get them at Dixie 4-Wheel Drive, and all the off-road shops in town all have them. So you can get them at Mad Moose Rentals as well. So lots of opportunities to get flags. They are required this year, so make sure that you put a flag on your vehicle. Jesse, if you had tuned in this whole time, you would have found out that there was a rock crawling competition this year. It's called Super Crawl. Love to have you go. From what I understand, you're not registered yet, so you might want to do that. But whatever. You should probably tune in a little earlier, Jesse. So, any other questions? We can go over, let's see here. I need to transition that a little bit better. Go over the Trail Hero hunt a little bit more. We've got some good, 15 ways of winning stuff. Larry McRae's rock fins. This is not supposed to say that. That will say the Trailbreaker, because that's what it is. So anyway, the memorial here at Sand Mountain, which is the drill grounds on the Fallen Trail, you'll be able to get a $500 RPM steering gift card just by going there and taking a picture and then winning. So pretty cool. The drive-in movie, you guys obviously all want to go to that. That's Tuesday night. And we should talk a little bit about that. The drive-in movie this year is we're going to watch Indiana Jones, but most importantly, there's 2 trail rides that go to the drive-in movie. You can join us on 777s or joint effort, and if that's not your thing and you just want to get up to the drive-in movie, you can do so by joining us in the vendor row area at 7 o'clock, and we are going to kind of chauffeur you guys all up to the location. If you are more interested in finding the place on your own, here's the coordinates itself, and then In the app, there is an opportunity to see here, an opportunity to see this as well. If you click on that Rockford Fosgate Drive-In movie on Tuesday night, there's a link on how to get to where you want to go as well. So lots of unique, fun ways to get the information and get to the site. Justin asking, how do you get one of those awesome Summit Machine plates for my rig? You have to be a registered participant at the event, a guide, or a sponsor. And if you're not one of those, then you don't get one. And it's literally that simple. These registered participants are putting a lot of time and effort into coming. They're taking a lot of resources, and it's our way of saying thank you for making the long trek. A lot of events do little 3M sticky plaques that go on the dash. This is our version of that. Of course, if we're going to do something in our way, it's got to be high quality, and the only way to do that is to get them from Summit Machine. They're pretty awesome. So all you got to do is join the event. Another thing here, top of the world, great opportunity to win more stuff. This is a Stinger Off-Road full screen rear view mirror and replacement monitor with DVR and backup camera kit. That is freaking crazy that they got a chance to win that. Just by taking a picture with this freaking log that's out in the middle of nowhere. Pretty awesome. If you get out to Dinosaur Tracks, you got a chance to win a LaserNet tire rack tool tray. Cody likes to charge an arm and a leg for those things. I think last time I saw they were like $350. Not saying they're not worth it, but that's pretty expensive. And you can win one just by taking a picture here. And you can see Larry modeling just the way he always does, handsome as ever. But you get a chance to check out the Dinosaur Tracks too. So pretty cool way to experience the mountain using this Trail Hero hunt. And then, of course, going out onto West Rim Trail, another awesome picture of Larry. Looks like he needs a new hat. If Tim Cromer, if you're out there, get Larry a new hat. But you get you could win a $250 Go Rhino gift card, a hitch step. You get an Easy Flate, Prime Flex, Raceline hat. Maybe that's what Larry needs. And then, of course, a 1-year membership with On Trail. Just all good ways to explore the mountain, and of course, you must be present to win at the after party. So, good way to explore the mountain. Good way to win some stuff while doing so, and support the industry and sport. It's just another aspect that's new to Trail Hero this year, and happy to have the hunt group with us, and even happier to have something more fun for you guys to experience the mountain with. Going over our big events throughout the week again. Every day after your trails, we have an afternoon event. The afternoon event is 100% free. On Tuesday, it's the Tough Country Challenge, which is the last chance qualifier for the Trailbreaker. On Wednesday, it's Rock Cross. JT Taylor is going to be joining us as race director, as well as some of the Kings from other races. You're looking at Jason Shearer, Randy Slauson, Lauren Healy, Vaughn Gittin Jr., and some others. Nick Nelson should be joining us as well. Thursday, you have Super Crawl at the bottom of Nasty Half. We've got new courses built for everyone. This is a season finale, which we will be giving out the season hardware. So if you run the season, the 4 events with Super Crawl, you're part of a season points championship. This is the championship event, and it's a double points event. These guys are going to be going all out on the line. Jesse Haynes may show up if he decides to pay for his registration on time. I hear he is not paid yet, but here he is razzing everyone, or at least me, during this live. Again, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments box below. We will get to them as soon as possible. On Friday, we have the Trailbreaker, and so all these events start at either 2 p.m. or Super Crawl starts at noon. Each event goes till about 7 o'clock at night, and so or in the evening. So even if you come off the trail late, stop by, enjoy it. It's all free to spectate. So you should probably delete that comment.
I can't.
I know, I can.
You can.
So the anyway, I still don't think Jesse paid for his pass. Probably not. Regardless of the petty names that he calls me. So anyway, afternoon events, 100% free. Check them out. They're a lot of fun to watch. Again, Jesse Haynes wants you all to know about Supercrawl. I really appreciate him tuning in and being such a good patron once he pays for his pass, but that's okay. Every day also there is not just the afternoon event, but an evening event, and those are mostly free as well. On Tuesday night or Monday night, we have the kickoff party. Tuesday night, we have the drive-in movie out on the rocks, which we just briefly talked about. Wednesday night, we have the Laser Nut beach bonfire and DJ Wade playing for us on the beach. Thursday night, we have Supercrawl that'll go a little late, and then we have the Raceline Wheels Beach Bash and Matt Ferris with High Lifter playing that night. That's Thursday night. Friday night, we have the Rock Cross finale finals, all being played with a DJ playing specific tracks to the racing itself. It's really cool. That DJ is coming out courtesy of Monster. And then also we have the American Off-Road Customs concert at Sand Hollow Resort and Genrite 4x4 night. That event is one of the favorites. A lot of people go to it. I expect the same this year. So that rounds out our Friday night. And then Saturday night, of course, you have the vendor show as your afternoon event. That starts at 2 o'clock. We've got over 100 vendors that's going to be joining us there at the lake. And then as soon as that's done, which is 8 o'clock, we start the concert on the beach. And with our headline of the week provided by Monster Energy, we're really excited about that. And no, I'm not going to tell you who it is. You're just going to have to be there and find out. So that rounds out the evening. That rounds out our show. If you have any other questions, please comment. We are able to get to them as needed. And then real quick here, I'm looking at my notes. We're going to go ahead and talk about, actually it's probably a pretty big topic here, and that's camping. We didn't get into camping earlier. A lot of people like to know about the camping situation. If you have registered for 3 or more trails or have the hardcore pass, then as a participant, you get camping at the beach of Sand Hollow. There's, at this point, looks to be enough camping for everyone. We've got over 1,500 sites with the water being as low as it is. So that's pretty helpful. If you have 2 or less trails, the expectation is that you are at a hotel, or you're doing the free primitive camping, which we showed you at the, let's see here, on our amenities link on the Trail Hero website. And so this is the amenities link, and here's a picture of the free primitive camping. Get a chance to drive down the parkway. The whole park is here. West Rim's like right here. So just to kind of give you an idea of where things are, you'll drive down the road here or through some of the dirt roads if you're bugging over to the trail. And then the free primitive camping is here. So good opportunities to, and that's a large area to camp at. Good opportunities to, set up the little fire pit and enjoy primitive camping with a bunch of other people that are going to be there as well. So it's not going to be too crowded. There is a ton of room. I would suggest if you're in a larger, like a motorhome or a vehicle that isn't 4-wheel drive, to pull up underneath a bridge. And by the way, the bridge is huge. You have no worries about it being too short. It's well over 18 feet. You pull up underneath a bridge, walk out there, and make sure that you've got a good path to get to a proper camp location, because there are some definite little holes or hazards if you're in like a toter home or a big Class A type motorhome. So keep that in mind if you're going to go camping in our free primitive area as well. So that rounds out our evening. It doesn't look like there's any questions here. We're going to jump back over to, let's see here. Jump back over to some of our content on YouTube. If you guys have any other questions, put them in the comments box below. We will get to them, and we'll be able to help you out with getting to know, more about Trail Hero. We'll just answer them to the best of our ability. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and we appreciate you guys. And here's more from Trail Hero.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
send someone your logo sticker, you put your brand out into the world.
Sand Hollow never disappoints, with its amazing views and excellent wheeling. I'm your host, Rich Klein, and I'm here with our special guest, Gordon Bailey, owner of Bailey Built, an early Bronco fabrication company, and you're watching the hit show Driver's Seat, the show that takes you, the viewer, along for a ride with the biggest names in sport. Today, we're on Joint Effort at Sand Hollow in Hurricane, Utah. Joint Effort is rated 9 and is generally a buggy trail, but not today, as Gordon and a couple of his buddies show us how they conquer this trail in their full-bodied early Broncos. All right, here we are on the driver's seat. Gordon, thanks for joining us today. This is going to be pretty awesome, running Joint Effort in full-bodied Broncos, like normally a buggy trail, right?
We tend to do the stupid stuff in these things with our group. We go all over the country. I was told about Trail Hero in its first year by Jake Good, who was in the orange Bronco behind us. And then he ended up having some medical issues with his wife, as anybody who knows Jake, what their stripe was. And but he got the connection made between you and I, and here we are today. Several years later.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, these vehicles, you guys know them really well, and yours has a special story because of Jake's wife, and you've been all over the United States with this thing.
Yeah, we wheel. I think I've gone as far east as Gore, Virginia, and into Pennsylvania, Roush Creek, and I've been here. I think we're farther west than when we were in Arizona at the Black Hills area. And so we travel a whole lot of ground all over the country, and the business has been a blessing for us. So it allows us to do that.
So what's some of the things that you see when you come into this? Because I know that we're at a pretty side angle right now, right?
This is one of those that in the Broncos, we kind of, this is a 5,400-pound rig. It's quite heavy. So we plant these things pretty well, and we've got to take a different line than you guys do that don't have any bodies in the way.
Yeah.
I've got full, if you buy a Bailey built bumper, this truck has full-size, non-altered Bailey built bumpers front and rear, so exactly what I'm having issues with is what the clients have, and I don't have anything modified other than adding door bars on this roll cage. That's the only modification I have over doing what normal people get whenever they buy a Bailey built product. Nothing in that you get from me has been modified to make it better for off-roading than what we have here. So
now, I know that I'm sitting here on the downside angle. I see the rocks. I could literally just reach out and touch them.
Yes.
Luckily, you got a heck of a roll cage here.
It's been tested. I've been actually. Jake was spotting me. We were in Hot Springs, Arkansas several years ago, and everything felt good. And I ended up flipping all the way to the roof off of a 30-inch ledge, and the body was in bad enough shape that I had to put a new body on it and reuse the roll cage. So what we're doing here is the front dig. We're trying to get the front end pulled over here against the hill.
You can
so
see
we're grinding on the rock a little bit as you hear. But this ledge is too tall for my bumper to take.
Yeah.
So the only way to take the ledge is we got to sidewall onto the hill to get the bumper raised up.
Oh, there you go.
So it's kind of nice when you hit the line right the first time, especially when we're filming just like this. Makes you look intelligent. So I got a little bit too steep on the wall there, so we'll kind of drive over here and look out of shape, and then we'll go and do the next leg like we're supposed to.
I don't know, man.
Hopefully.
You might have been a little out of shape, but the car, or the Bronco here just did amazing.
Yeah.
It's very stable.
Oh, look at this. This has a little undercut on it, and if you normally hit it with just the slightest bit of inertia, it just pops up like that, like you're supposed to.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey, you know how it is. I've never done this filming stuff, and it's amazing how nervous you are. Why does that make a difference?
It's I'll tell you what, man. It's just they call it movie magic, right?
It's as bad as shooting competition.
Yeah.
And putting a timer on you.
Yeah.
They all call that the idiot box. Like, boy, it makes you an idiot. So.
Yeah. So this obstacle is pretty crazy. This is definitely a buggy obstacle, and you guys are doing it in your Broncos.
Yeah.
There's a lot of engineering that goes into your four-link design for the Broncos to be able to even do this. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.